his 9th appearance, Philip Paynter. And his opponent representing John Piper and Charlotte Jiu-Jitsu Academy. This is Dale Sottile.
That's a lot of tape for a no-gi match.
Yeah, now let me tell you. I mean, we know all about Philip Paynter.
Oh, yeah.
Right? We know all about. Dale Sottile is no joke. This guy competes in the advanced bracket. Every tournament I see him at, he's doing something. He had a great submission on Matt Moritz at New Breed. He was in a New Breed division last month that looked like one of the hardest local divisions I've ever seen, and he did great. Both of these guys love this game right here, the leg entanglement game. Sottile especially has a deadly knee shield. All the Charlotte Jiu-Jitsu guys do, of course, but Sottile's is on another level.
Curious as to who their losses are to.
Sottile, I believe, was when he was still a blue belt. I think he lost his debut. I think he may be a purple belt, but he may very well still be a blue belt. I don't remember seeing a promotional post.
Is Paynter still purple?
Painter's a brown belt, I believe.
Okay. He's been training with us so long.
Yeah, I mean, Phil. We've seen
for so long.
Philip's evolution as a grappler. You know, he was known for the no-gi De La Riva stuff, and that's still a big weapon for him. But in the last couple of years, especially the last year, we've seen him put on size, strength, muscle, and really more jiu-jitsu like this, more oppressive, top-heavy jiu-jitsu. You know, if I was going to take on a guy like Philip Paynter or Dale, my objective, even if I was really good in the legs, would be to try to avoid them at all costs. And that's Philip Painter's done a great job of getting past Dale Sottile's legs, and I haven't seen a ton of Dale's game when he's not able to at least use his knee shield. We see him, he's still got that leg caught. Painter's in no hurry to rush for this $100 bonus.
He's not even going for the arm triangle.
Well, he's in it.
There it is.
He's not underestimating Dale. I think a lot of people do, just because of the amount of time he's been in the scene. He's a little bit newer, but
well, he's being smart. I think he's making Dale defend, and he wants to see what type of defense Dale's going to use, right? Does he explosively bridge? Does he hip post, right? What is he doing to defend? So he's very much taking his time.
Yeah, like I said, both these guys known for subbing black belts as early as their blue belt days. So, you know, Philip's so experienced in this rule set on this mat. Dale's a more recent competitor, but very active, just like all the guys from CJJ. Philip Painter's really strong on the top pressure, staying connected, but now Dale's able to weave his legs back out, and this is more along the lines of some game he likes to play, but you just see Philip's not giving him any space.
Great leg work, floating, pummeling. Good pressure by pulling up on the head there, right?
Yeah.
Making it very difficult for Dale to push.
Painter is well researched here.
Paynter again with that upper body control. I mean,
Crushing.
He could go to a crossface here and very effectively just be.
Yeah, he's passing for free now, too.
Yeah.
Oh, he started to. Dale got him back in, but now he's in mount.
Leg slips right out.
A minute
Passes
30
with the ease.
into this match, and it has been Philip Painter driving the action from the top position. When I first saw this matchup, I thought it would look a little different. I thought we'd see a lot more leg locking, a lot more De La Riva from both guys, inversions, back takes, but
Dale's dangerous. That's fair, right? But he has to be in these positions.
He's still dangerous. He's still on this bite right here, but Painter's
Paynter
very
doesn't
educated
even blink.
here. Yeah, Painter's very educated in this arena.
He was a little lax on that knee wedge back take. He probably could have had that legitimately if he wanted to. He is very much slow playing this top game, it seems like.
Yeah, not in a hurry and not even breaking a sweat yet is Painter.
He's kind of throwing some little looks out, trying to get a feel for what Dale's going to do. Not going to lie, I'm sure mentally that's very defeating.
Chopping block with a good look at the arm triangle here.
He's not even going for it. He's literally just holding it. I'm sure right as points come on, he'll throw 4-2 up on the board and start having some more urgency. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to convert to a gift wrap from here once points come on and looks
God, look
to
at his
chair
arms.
sit.
Look at Philip Paynter's arm. Look at that bicep right there.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the head vein.
Think about the
this dude
braking
is-
mechanics
this
you can
dude
get
is
out of that.
in the gym.
Can they overhear me? Do they know I'm frowning upon the Americanas? Like that they're doing this to spite me?
Oh yeah, I think they're
He's
giving
reaching for
notes. They're giving notes to each other in the back there. Larry Carter and Chris Luter. Every time I commentate an MMA card, they'll come up to me and be like, "You're not killing us too bad on there, are you? You're not talking too much trash about it." Okay, Dale trying to work a skip escape. He goes
points
for
are live.
two. He goes for two good efforts there, and Philip Paynter is like a rock on top of him.
Oh, he has it. He has it.
yep,
He needs
yep.
to commit though.
Now he's got
There it is.
the escape that he wanted, but you see he stops because he's got a very specific look he's going for here that keeps getting countered.
Yep.
He's stopping to try and get the hands forward, and I think he's trying to do a patented John Piper technique, which is the butt double, where you get them on their hands and then turn the double leg from seated. Another 3 for Paynter here.
Yep. So Paynter is up 7-0. Let's see if he starts opening up a little bit more.
It looks like he's just going to punch him into this arm triangle here, and he has been crunching on Dale Sottile this whole time.
He wasn't even trying to tighten it, though.
He just looks strong, dude. He just looks strong.
He looks like he's not even going for the arm triangle. He's like, I don't know.
Mr. Two Plates over here.
See, this is what I was saying. He's trying to flare across to try to get to that gift wrap, but his foot is trapped.
Well read, Andrew.
So he's got double
Oh.
unders.
Slaughterhouse rules now. He's got both arms extended. Should be an easy step over into mount. You can just see the story of this match playing out upon Dale Sotile's face. We saw him for a brief moment. I don't think we've seen his face in 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, I like to see a little bit more urgency out of Paynter. I mean, he's been dominant this whole match. There he's starting to look for that. But he's not even high. Like, you can't enter double armbar when you're that low on
Well,
the
if
hips.
the game plan is to just exhaust Dale and make him suffer and miserable, it's certainly going well so far. But maybe Philip is feeling a little too much resistance when he is trying to go high.
I mean, you could just say he's trying to put the burden on Dale. I mean, at this point, up
It is.
10-0, right?
Yeah,
Like,
at this
you put the
point, it
burden on
definitely
Dale
is.
to pick a shot at some point.
Well, it's different, right? When you go from purple belt to the brown belt, and you start competing in the advanced division only against black belts, your whole game is bound to change a little bit because you've got to prioritize different things. You know, some purple belt guys, they'll take risk.
There, it looks like he's,
Like almost like a Brazil tap, huh? Looks like he's going to step off.
he's trying. I don't know if he has closure on the left side, though. He didn't look
Yeah.
to try to adjust it at all.
Yeah, it looks like there's too much wiggle room, yeah. More kips from Sottile. Now let's see if Sottile tries to adjust here. He does. He doesn't send him over him. He tries to send him to the side now.
I mean, Paynter very positionally dominant, obviously.
But so far, it's been all Paynter in the position.
You know,
work.
again, not sure if he's just slow playing mount or if doesn't have the confidence in his head and arm, but
I'm really impressed with Philip Paynter in this match.
I mean, just positionally dominant, obviously, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
Dale
mean,
hasn't
just-
been able to do anything.
The kind of jiu-jitsu we don't often get to see on display from Phil either.
Well, because it normally leads to a submission.
Yeah, true. He's had to have a little bit of a different approach here. And he's up so much.
I mean, I guess, have we seen mount attacks from him before?
I don't think so before today. No. And maybe that is an area that he could work on. But if it's this easy for him to get to mount against guys,
True.
then he'll have plenty of opportunities to work on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of the same. Dale's not really selling out for anything.
Dale's just cooked.
And
Dale's
then-
been cooked for about 3 minutes.
I mean-
The mount pressure, it's been too much. And what do you think about the figure 4 arm triangle?
I don't think it works.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a fan.
Marcelo.
You can get it, but honestly, it's unnecessary and what's the term? Inferior to the other finishes.
I think it's really good to practice your mechanics with arm triangle on. Looks like Philip's going to try to break this with a short time. Philip Paynter dominant in that one.